Let me first salute our traditional rulers. Without your being here, we will have no legitimacy in what we are doing. We thank you for coming in your numbers. We salute our leaders for coming. We salute Umuada Ndigbo for coming and in their uniforms. But if you look at the gallery, you will find that we wanted to ensure that there is a generational segmentation in this crowd. We have chosen 4 secondary schools in Enugu and invited their students to be here. We have also chosen 4 universities in Enugu and invited their students to be here. And Vice Chancellor Professor Handshake is here representing Go University, the most progressive university of recent times, very actively being challenged now by Coal City University, whose chancellor is also here. And, and Enugu State University of Science and Technology and University of Nigeria are all here. The essence of this segmentation is to ensure that whatever we are discussing here has a generational flow. When I went to work for Shehu Shagari as minister, he told me that he went to politics after listening to Dr. Azikiwe at a rally in Sokoto as a student. He was fired into politics just because he listened to Dr. Azikiwe. I am sure that these eminent personalities who are here, some of who have spoken and some of who will still speak, will fire these young children. I am sure that they must be wondering, what is it about the Ironsi family? What is it about the Fajuyi family? The narrations we will tell today will give you some bit of our history, which has been blotted out by the fact that Nigerian history is no longer in your syllables. What a shame. Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today in Guma local government area of Benue State, 70 people are being buried who were murdered by Fulani headsmen, including 2 Igbos whom we have sent delegation to recover their corpses. I'd like to plead with the chairman that in acknowledgement that these are our brothers from Benue and from Eastern Nigeria, in acknowledgement of the fact that these Fulani headsmen have become a terrible menace to our country, daring our unity, in deep regret that our law enforcement agents have refused to categorize them as a terrorist organization and deal with them accordingly. I would plead with the chairman that we'll stand and observe a 1-minute silence in memory of the dead. May their souls and the souls of the faithful departed, through the mercy of God, rest in peace. You may be seated, please. Today will go down in the history of Nigeria as a remarkable day. At a time our unity is threatened in Nigeria, at a time religious ethnic cleansing is going on in some parts of Nigeria and lamely attended to by our national security forces and law enforcement agents. At a time many Nigerians are losing hope in the joint enterprise called Nigeria. 2 major ethnic groups in Nigeria are coming together to re-emphasize their oneness, to recall the incidences in history which bind them together, to note their differences, historical agreements, and regrettable past, and proclaim, let bygone be bygone. Today we have come to say thank you to the Fajuyi family for paying the highest price of solidarity and brotherhood to the Ironsi family, and by implication, Ndigbo. Late Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi, in offering to go along with his boss and guests, rather than leave him alone to be slaughtered was dramatizing brotherhood. We will be betraying Colonel Fajwi and his legacy if we do not continue to promote that brotherhood. Forgive me once more, but in remembrance of the souls of these two slain brothers, I call on you once more to observe a minute's silence. The souls of Colonel Fajwi and General Ironsi and the souls of the faithful departed through the mercy of God. Thank you. At the dawn of self-government and the commencement of political parties, Sir Herbert Macaulay exhibited that brotherhood with Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. When Chief Obafemi Awolowo was incarcerated, Dr. Emile Okpara exhibited that bondness as he looked after him in prison. Both of them sunk their differences and formed the United Progressive Grand Alliance. Many of us benefited from this fraternity. At the end of the Civil War, no Igbo man had his property confiscated in Western Nigeria. I went to school in the University of Ibadan. I was elected president of Students' Union in a Yoruba-dominated university. Today, Igbos abound in property ownership, manufacturing, and commerce in Lagos. We implore Yorubas to begin to invest also in Igbo land. The Igbo-Yoruba Alliance, which has catalyzed the Southern Leadership Forum and the Middle Belt Union, is a bold statement that unity is possible in Nigeria. We shall soon extend our hands of comradeship to our far northern brothers. Our irrevocable stand that Nigeria must be restructured is non-negotiable. This is a democracy. To abandon restructuring is to self-destruct. Every credible analysis shows that unless we devolve powers to the states and allow them control of their natural resources and basic utilities of power, environment, education, and infrastructural development, Nigeria will collapse. Anyone opposed to restructuring is a proponent of the liquidation of Nigeria. Please be civilized in your behavior, and you will be treated in a civilized manner. If you want to speak, you will be given opportunity to speak. But you already have shown that you are a minority in this crowd. Conduct yourselves responsibly. Now, anyone opposed to restructuring is a proponent of the liquidation of Nigeria. Already the signs are becoming obvious, as over 70% of the states can hardly meet their recurrent expenditures. As we rise from this historical meeting, I salute Nzoko Muna. I salute Afenifere, and I propose that we take similar meetings to all the other geopolitical zones of Nigeria, preaching unity, restructuring, and brotherhood. On behalf of Ohaneze Ndigbo, and our leaders at the executive and legislative branches, I pledge our commitment to restructuring. I pledge our commitment to a binding brotherhood between Ndigbo and Ndi-Yoruba. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alibo. Welcome to the handshake across the Niger. I thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you, sir. The President General Ohaneze Ndigbo. Please give him a round of applause once again. Thank you.